What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Rainbow LR TEQ Super Saiyan Goku plus Super Saiyan Vegeta Angel that transform into Super Vegito, who seems to be basically like the god of the game right now. Is the best way to put it. Now, he is fully Rainbow. We do have a full Link level 10. This is the build that I ended up going with. So I went with additional crit, and I do have some dodge on him as well. Now, the reason why I put crit on him is because both Vegeta and Goku, they don't really have any kind of crit. Actually, they don't have any crit, I should say, in their actual kit. Vegito obviously guarantees crit, but I want to make sure that our other units are actually doing damage, and crit is where we are kind of lacking on like the Vegeta and the Goku portion. So that's kind of why I went with like this more balanced build. I did give him, like I said, a little bit more dodge, but the nice thing about it is if Vegito does dodge, he still counters. So that's why we went with what we did. So let's go ahead and hop in here. We'll just drop into the like Planet Namek Saga red zone. So we may as well just kind of hop in and just, you know, check this unit out, see how well he does at Rainbow level. So I did actually do a video. I did a video for the 55%, but obviously we want to see how good he is at Rainbow. So the Goku here, he is a new style leader. So we've got Earth Protecting Heroes, which is a new category. Fuse Fighter or Pure Saiyans, category Key 3, HP 200%, attack and defense 170. And he gives an additional HP attack and defense plus 50% for characters who belong to Earthbred Fighters or Patara. So basically he gives a 250% HP and 220% attack and defense. So that is a buffed leader skill. Now, this Goku, he stacks attack and greatly raises defense on his 12 key, and he greatly raises attack and greatly raises defense for 1 turn on his 18 key. So Goku is a attack stacker, whereas if we swap over to Vegeta, which has a cool animation when you do the reverse, Vegeta is greatly stacking defense on his 12 key and greatly stacking defense on his 18 key. So you can kind of, when you get the chance to swap over to Vegeta, you actually can maneuver how you want to like build your units. You want to build them more defensively, so you swap over to Vegeta, or do you want to get them more offensive, so you keep it with Goku? So it is kind of like a nice new way of like playing the game, essentially. So what Goku does is he gets 200% attack and defense. He receives an additional 2 key per type key sphere obtained. And then he's an Earth Protecting Hero or Patara 1 key 40% defense support unit. Whereas Vegeta is a Earth Protecting Heroes or Patara key plus 1 40% attack support unit. So it is pretty cool. They kind of have like the little yin yang thing going on. For 3 turns from the entry turn, Goku does have 50% damage reduction. He gets 200% attack and an additional 20% damage reduction after attacking. When attacking with 10 or more key, all attacks are effective against all types. When we attack with 20 or more, we get a guaranteed additional super, which is good because we do like that stacking. As a second or third attacker, we get an additional damage reduction of 20%. So basically, in like slot 2, we get 90% damage reduction for 3 turns. And we launch an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super. So we can basically super up to 3 times, plus we can get the hidden potential 4th. So it would be a lot of stacking for Goku. And then starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle is when he meets with Vegeta, and then we can do the exchange. So let's go ahead and put him in slot 2 here. Let's give you this. I am running the new, I don't want to say new, but we are running Super Vegito on the team. He did get his Super Easy A. I will do a separate video showcasing him, but I did just want to kind of bring him on the team for now. So we got 3 out of 7 links here, and we are sitting at 361k defense. We are getting support from this Hercule as well, because this Hercule is a Earth Protecting Heroes category key to 50% attack and defense support unit. So that's why I kind of did bring him in, because he does make sense to be on the team. Also, I'm really stuffed up, so I apologize if I sound a little nasally. Okay, so the friend is also Rainbow, so we are going to showcase him off as well. Okay, so 23 million, that's what we're starting out with, huh? That is pretty good. I mean, if that's going to be like our starting attack, that's pretty good. And we are stacking attack too. Okay, so there's 1. This was the 3rd. And then we can get the hidden potential as well, which we do. So there's 4 stacks to attack right there, which is pretty insane, actually. We got 90% damage reduction in slot 2, so we're not worried about taking any damage. Okay, so we're gonna put my Goku in slot 1, just so we can get a little bit of attack stack in with him, just because obviously we have no other way. If we put Vegito or somebody else in slot 1, they're just gonna kill. So we may as well at least get a stack in here with my Goku, just so we can kind of show off. Now, we do have an active skill with the Goku. So Goku actually performs the Potara fusion, which lasts for 4 turns. It can be activated after the 5th turn from the start of battle. So let's just do it like this. What's going to give us the most amount of orbs? If we just do it like this. Yep, there we go. A decent amount of orbs. We may as well just build up the friend, just because he is Rainbow as well. I will say that the Super Easy A for Super Vegito is actually very good too. Like, they did a very good job with this guy's Super Easy A. Okay, basically the new leader skill is definitely going to make a lot of these units hit super hard now. Especially like with all the attack stacking that this Goku can do. It's going to be crazy how hard he'll be able to hit. I mean, as we can see, he's just going super crazy. So we do have 90% damage reduction, so this will do like nothing. So we'll be good here. Yep. And now with this Goku supering in slot 2 or 3, he does support for 2 turns too, so we are going to get support for my Goku here. Okay, so we can actually perform the exchange if we want to. The nice thing is so we can change, and if we want to, we just swap right back over to Goku too, which is really cool. So I think what we'll do is with my Goku, we'll keep him as Goku, and then with the friend, we'll change him to Vegeta. So we can kind of showcase 2 units at the same time. Oh gosh, Vegeta, why are you taking so much damage? I thought you were much better defensively than that. I think this Vegeta is just trying to throw the showcase off for me. We're not getting any stacks with my Goku, which is very unfortunate. Okay. So, you know what we'll do? We'll use my Goku and we'll swap it with Vegeta. And we'll swap the friend Goku into Vegito. Just because I think with how much stacking we've done, it's going to be better this way. But first off, let us go ahead and swap this into Vegito. So we can get as many links as we can active. And then let's turn this on so we can actually watch the transformation. All right, now that we have Super Vegito out, so here in the middle slot, we can have all 7 links active. So we're sitting at 424k defense. Actually, let's just put him in slot 1. We're going to miss out on Golden Warrior, but that doesn't really give us anything. So we're not really too worried about that. So let us go ahead and give him a full 24 key. But let's talk about Super Vegito really quick. So, fully recover HP, which is very good for us. 300% attack and defense. We receive an additional 3 key per type key sphere obtained. Guaranteed guards all attacks. 60% damage reduction. We launch an additional Ultra Super guaranteed. Earth protecting heroes or Patara category allies 2 key 40% attack and defense, which is very good. Then we have a chance of performing a crit up 20%, up to 100% for each attack performed. So we do 5 attacks and we have guaranteed crit. For every attack received, we get 10% attack within the turn. So it's basically like the Beast Gohan effect. And then when receiving a normal attack, we counter with ferocious power. And we get a scouter for 4 turns. So looks like there's not going to be any super attacks here, so that's good for us. So we'll just do this and we'll do this. All right, let's see how much damage we're going to start doing here. 11.4, 12.5, and 20 million. Okay. That's such a clean super attack. I think the majority of our damage is actually going to come from us stacking up Goku into Vegito. And plus him getting hit, he does get that extra 10% each time. So now we're at 10.6 million. Oh my god, 28 million counter. This is going to be what, a 30? Yeah. 30 million damage as a counter, which is insane. Okay. So yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to swap over to Vegeta here. And we're actually going to pop Vegeta's active skill. So what Vegeta's active skill, I guess we should probably talk about it real quick before we do it. So his active skill, we get 3 key, 18% attack and defense, and we guard all attacks in battle. So let's go ahead and pop this real quick. All right, so Vegeta's got that extra 18% attack and defense. So we're sitting at 304k, so not too bad. We actually do have pretty good links up with him too. Yeah, 6 out of 7 links, so that's pretty good. And we are getting support from Vegeta for the physical Vegeta being in slot 3 as well. Unfortunately, we're not going to get the support from Goku because he's not in slot 2 or 3. And it's just because we literally can't do anything with Vegeta putting us in slot 1. 26 million. Okay. This is a defensive unit, by the way. So he is stacking defense with every super. $19.4. So yeah, we're going to get really good defense with Vegeta here. And obviously being on rotation with this Vegeta, we were getting a little bit more support too. It was a little unfortunate that we were stuck in slot 1 with that Goku though, because this Vegeta does thrive in slot 1, which is where we need him. Okay. So here's what we're going to do, because this is the last turn that we'll have Vegito, because we only have it for 4 turns. So we are actually going to pop Vegito's active skill, which causes ultimate damage to the enemy, is 300% defense, and directs all enemies' attacks towards him. And all attacks become crits for 1 turn. So he's not going to survive this onslaught, let's put it that way. I'm sorry, 47.5 million damage from an active skill. I'm sorry, but this Vegito is literally the best unit they have ever created. Like, hands down, the best unit they ever made. Let's go ahead and just pop this real quick. That actually is a very nice looking active skill, by the way. Okay, so Vegeta's got 603k defense here. So with Vegeta, he has 50% damage reduction, and with 10 or more key spheres, he gets an additional 20% damage reduction when receiving an attack. And as the first attacker, he guards all attacks. So let's see if Vegeta will be able to survive this little onslaught from Frieza. Let's see how much damage we'll take here. Hopefully we can survive this. 217. That's actually very good. 20 million. Yeah, that's actually very good from Vegeta. And again, very impressive because he's guarding all attacks in slot 1 with all that damage reduction, and we have the guaranteed additional super, so we are stacking defense. So we are going to get a little bit of support from Goku here. I do really like this Daima Goku. I mean, he's a very good unit. He does build up pretty well. He's just overall very good. And then the Super Easy A Super Vegito This Frieza may not actually survive all these counters. Yeah. We may not actually make it back to Goku. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're making it back to the Goku. Yeah, these new units are definitely pretty crazy. Vegeta survived a super attack from type disadvantage from Frieza. Vegito basically takes no damage, counters everything, has all attacks aimed at him, and it didn't even matter because he did so much damage that we couldn't even aim any attacks to him. And then the Goku is just a perfect attack stacking unit. So it's just like the way that these units are now built, like they are very, very good. I'm actually very curious to see how the rest of 2025 is going to go, if this is how we're starting out this year. But let me know down in the comments below where your guys' thoughts are on the TEQ Super Saiyan Goku, the Vegeta, and the Vegito itself. And if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button. And if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
Brother Russia, the whale of whales, rainbow everything, buying all the sales. In Dokkan battle, I reign supreme. 10K stones, it's not a dream.